The narcissist you have been dealing with is shaken. Why? Because you are so unmoved and unaffected by their actions. They are continuously planning and plotting against you, expecting a reaction. They are recruiting an army so that they can laugh in a group behind your back because that is how negative they are and that's how miserable their life is. That's what makes them feel happy. But in reality, they are truly powerless now. The main reason is your indifference. You are facing that storm without letting it throw you around. You have learned to master the winds because you have powerful wings. You know how to face it and how not to let it impact you or define you. This is exactly what you must do, and this is how you should keep dealing with them if you want to actually win in life and leave them behind. Let's talk about all of this further in this episode. I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Welcome to my channel. Today, we will understand why that narcissist is so shaken to see you. And before getting started with the topic, here is a quick announcement for you. I am currently running a 75% discount on all of my best selling courses. And this discount is available only until 31st December. If you want to know how to heal after narcissistic abuse, how to break the trauma bond, how to master co parenting, and how to heal childhood trauma, click the I button above or the link in the description to become that narcissist nightmare and a true super empath. When I say the word unaffected, what comes to your mind? Oh, it means not giving that narcissist any emotional reaction. You are absolutely right. But it's not just that. Being unaffected also means being able to experience emotions, being able to hold space for things that a narcissist cannot even fathom experiencing. What am I talking about? I'm talking about insecurities. You and I both know narcissists remain highly dissociated and disconnected from their reality. They create a false self only for this purpose, to project a false image to the world and to believe that they are not what they actually are. They do not want to see their reality, and thus they keep running away from it. But you, as a survivor, have the capability to sit with it or to at least acknowledge it, to say that, yes, I am a flawed individual. I feel insecure about certain things or I feel vulnerable. You, as an empath, have the capability to feel it raw, to wear your heart on your sleeve, to get really close to them and experience intimacy at a subliminal level. All of these are a narcissist's worst nightmares. They cannot even in the darkest corners of their mind ever imagine opening up, telling you that they feel insecure, that they feel a lot of shame, that they are guilty, that they hate your empathy because it makes them feel weak, it makes them feel impotent emotionally, it makes them feel like something is missing with them. They can go to great lengths to prove you are wrong for feeling the emotions that you naturally feel, that the way you are is flawed or disordered. Your emotional experiences are dysfunctional. This is not how you're supposed to be. Like a narcissist might tell you, you're not supposed to show other people your sadness, or you cannot talk about your weaknesses. Why? Because they will use them against you. You only have to show them a certain aspect of your personality that, according to the narcissist, is more acceptable. What does this example tell us? It tells us that they are fake and they keep projecting their fears on others. They say, oh, you cannot tell anybody your weaknesses because they will use them against you because they do the same thing with others. And that's why they think it's going to happen to them. For a narcissist, this world is not a safe place. There is no place for compassion, companionship, or mutual benefit. It's like dog eats dog. That's it. It's like one is after the other. It's a hierarchy. One is trying to overpower the other. It's a big chess game. All of these things have been said to me by multiple narcissists that I got a chance to meet accidentally. So, your capability to face your reality as it is what sets you apart. And that is why they are shaking. Because, as I said, they cannot ever understand how you are able to do it. On one hand, they might tell you, oh, you are weak. You're the weakest person that I ever know. But at the same time, they are jealous of your strength, feeling your emotions, admitting to your flaws, saying, I'm insecure about this, I am afraid, I am shy, I am sad. Basically, experiencing the entire emotional spectrum is a proof of the fact that you are more emotionally developed and evolved than that narcissist who's basically a child living in an adult's body. They may have shamed your emotions, but you need to accept them. You need to understand that they did so because it made them feel incomplete. They felt terrorized by your capacity to be wholesome. It's something they can never do. They are fragmented internally and they live their life in parts. The other form of being unaffected, which I talked about in the beginning of this episode, is also what makes it really difficult for them to cope with a newly formed reality. Their expectation is that you're always going to take the bait and try to fight them, try to prove them wrong. But when you do not do any of that, when you say, I'm done, I am not taking any emotional responsibility here to be your regulator, I am not going to validate your existence, I'm not going to prove to you that you matter. It's not my job, not my circus, not my monkeys. And that what you say is not who I am. You are defining yourself. You are projecting things on me. Your job is to live off the scraps. Your job is to take these breadcrumbs of attention from me to feel life. But I'm going to take that away as well and leave you dry without any supply. You can get it from somewhere else, but not me. That is what truly disempowers them. And if you have reached that advanced stage in your healing journey, where you are still not absorbing anything at all, unmoved, unshaken by their crazy actions, you, my dear survivor, stay this way and you will continue moving forward. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.